So this is my song, Peace, Love, War. This is on my very first album from quite a ways back. I guess this is a song kind of, it's an analysis on how the motivations of humans are all kind of the same, whether the result is peace, love, war. And hoping we can all find the peace and the love side of things. That being said, we got Andrew Olivo on bass, Cole Thorne on the drums. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Good. When you find her at last, smoke settles and past, waving the flag at half-mast. No clock on the wall, no care at all. When I'm with you, I'll embrace the fall of peace and love and war. She'll fool 1,000 more. Differences they can't ignore. Deprive the arms we all adore. All this pain speaks stories all the same. All these days together, let's run away. She speaks like the wind, a storm in the sea, builds you a home to take everything. Feels like the sun, but fire does run. Blaming me is the enemy of peace and love and war. She'll take 1,000 more. Blind to differences they can't ignore. Deprive the arms we all adore. And her weightless songs and feet don't touch the floor. All this pain speaks stories all the same. All our days together we're on our way. We sank in the waters, we did fall apart. Both lost the faith, now we fear the stars. Sing you to bed, so you dance with the dead. Found freedom for my only friend, in peace and love and war. Just like thousands before. Blind to differences they can't ignore. Deprive the arms we all adore. All this pain found shelter in restraint. All my days I ran away. I'm very excited to be joined by Andrew Olivo on the bass.
Hi.
And Cole Thorne on the drum kit and vocals. Together we make Jacob Rountree and The Somethings.
Jacob Rountree and The Somethings.
How long has it been you guys been playing together?
So we've been playing together for, I think, May is a year now. Andrew was a little bit
well
later.
over a year, I'd say, because our first gig together was April of last year at the Hot Springs.
Okay,
Yeah.
Andrew knows better. So it was April?
Yeah, April of last year.
Yeah.
So a little over a year.
Just over a year.
Yeah.
Cole and I have been kind of crossing musical paths. I've been in Bozeman about 8 years now, and Cole, what are you at, 16, 14?
This is my 16th year.
16 years. So ever since I've been in Bozeman, we've been crossing musical paths. We started collaborating a little bit on some just kind of songwriter stuff in COVID. But then, yeah, the true trio formed just over a year ago.
My perspective of the Bozeman music scene, being a transplant from New York, if you will. I've been here about 7 years now. And in comparison to my local New York scene to the Bozeman music scene, I would say it's a lot more of a family, much more closer together. You see whenever you go down to like the Filler or even like the Rialto or something like that, you kind of see a lot of your homies, a lot of the people that are like, oh, word, you're at this concert, I'm at this concert. If otherwise, I would say that family even expands even further when you have tours and festivals. We'll see our friends in Laney Lou, or we'll see, Desperate Electric, or we'll see some of just...
Same festival.
Yeah, same festivals. We all run into each other and we're like, oh, yo, you're at this festival too, yo, what up, And it's just very, very family oriented for sure, I'd say.
That's awesome. Do you want to give a little 2 cents, Coley?
The music scene in Bozeman, I feel like it is continuously growing and expanding, and we have more and more opportunities. With growth of a community, it's good for us musicians. It's just there's more venues, and I have to agree with you on the family aspect. Just musicians supporting other musicians too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty grateful for that. I think that's really cool.
I've got a little bit of a different spin-off, I guess. So I grew up in Spokane, Washington, and Spokane is kind of hipster, underground, mixed with rural areas. And so it's such a dynamic area. And moving to Bozeman, I quickly realized how slow the music scene was. But that was 7 years ago. Now more than ever, I think Bozeman as a music scene is really popping. There are so many breweries and restaurants and little things to at least be able to make steady income off of it, which is pretty exciting. But it took me probably 5 years to get where about I got in 3 years in Spokane. So it was kind of a struggle for me, especially being originally more of a soft singer-songwriter type before I got into more of the dance festival-style music. It took me a long time to break into the scene, but now that I have, I completely agree with Cole and Andrew, where there is such a family and such a well-connected community where you run into each other, and it could be across the state, it could be over state lines even too. I mean, yeah, we'll pop over to a festival in Idaho or something and see 2 other local bands on the set, and so it is a really special place to be, and I think it's stronger than it's ever been. And some people in Montana are unexcited about the growth and the development, but as a musician, that is pretty exciting stuff. And along with that comes, a strength of a music community that I have yet to experience. So this is Set Afire. I guess all I need to say about this song is it's a song of destruction. Destruction. fire. Worry of mine is to grow, to be tired, to leave and let dry. When a soul is a fire, soul is a fire, soul is a fire. To fabricate, and you were mine just yesterday, but by design it all goes away. When a gun is for hire, worry of mine is to grow, to be tired, to leave and let dry. When a soul is a fire, soul is a fire, soul is a fire. Your soul is a fire. So when I first started playing music, it was back in Spokane, and yeah, I think coffee shops were my first kind of entry to live performance. That in my high school, I suppose, but I definitely always was drawn towards very lyric focused, poetic focused kind of music. It didn't necessarily need to be upbeat or poppy or anything. It just needed to be introspective and more or less intelligent, I guess. That being said, moving to Bozeman, I quickly realized how many jam bands and funk bands and big bands and everything, especially being in a ski town. I mean, there is such a reason to celebrate. We live in a beautiful area with a college too, and so when I moved to Bozeman, first thing was dive into the coffee shops, dive into open mics, start networking. And yeah, then I would get really excited. I'd get a new bar gig or something, and here I am trying to sing my heart out to just a drunk crowd at 2 a.m. or something like that. And so there was this transition of trying to stay true to myself and also trying to recognize patterns of engagement and learn kind of the psychology of people a little bit. So all that being said, I think I just really started, the band, I did have a previous trio before this. I think getting a band was one of the biggest steps I took. Getting drums, getting that rhythm section, the bass. Even if I was playing my sad, slow, sappy songs, just having the power of a band was huge for me. Also, that just grew me more as a musician and as a stage presence and as an entertainer. And then from there, yeah, I mean, COVID happened, band fell apart. Very, very blessed to have this new project going on. And I think it's just been pushing yourself, playing more and more diverse stages, diverse states, whatever it might be. And you kind of start to recognize commonalities. One of the hardest things to do as a musician is attend other concerts too. Yep. But if you do attend other concerts and you study, that's also one of the most powerful things. And so I think the whole journey of transitioning from kind of being, just a solo songwriter to being more of an entertainer, I suppose, it came unnaturally and it came very analytically for me. I feel like some are just natural born actors or entertainers. I'm not that. And so it came from me analyzing kind of everything I just mentioned before and figuring out just, how to be better at what I'm doing. And also there's such a power to connecting with people and it goes beyond just your song. It could be a great song, it could be a bad song, who's to say, but the song doesn't always speak for itself. And so I think connecting with friends and just, really, really working on staying true to yourself at its core, but also giving the people what they want. I think I moved to Montana to kind of experience the extreme of it, the true Rocky Mountains. And I think that always has and always will find its way into the music where it allows you to breathe. It allows you to meditate, even if you're just on your work commute. It's just such a easy way. And driving past the Bridger Mountain Range every single day, it forces you to look at it and appreciate it. And I think if you're not appreciating it, you're doing something wrong. So I do think it's just, there's so much extreme beauty here that it keeps you in a mentality of just humility and of patience and of just calmness. And I think that kind of all transfers to the way I approach songwriting. So this is my song, Lost in You. I've been told every folk artist needs a song about selling your soul to the devil. And so I figured that'd be a good prompt and I would do my own spin-off on that. Looked into your stable eyes and I lost my way. Gave our bodies to the night just to make our case. She said, stand in line, this is all we could trade. Well, I told that devil, forever may not come home. Well, I just can't wait. Tightening the crown that you made. Together forever you will remain. You say tomorrow's too late, but I say seize the day. Here we are at quarter age. I'll let you choose my name. One-way rail, midnight train, white picket fence without a gate. Spend all days running from rain, but I wanna be a child. Stable eyes and I lost my way. Gave our bodies to the nights to make our gaze. She said, stand in line, this is all we could trade. Well, I told that devil, forever may not come. Well, I just can't wait. bent down, broken and late. Wherever there's pleasure, there will be pain. You say tomorrow's too late, but I say seize the day. There are ways we just don't relate. I now know my name, nurtured by shadow and shade. Let the sun rise for a change. Spend